Hey guys, and welcome back to the Bath City story in the Championship. Last time we were here, we were just trying to keep our head above water. But we're now back at the end of January. We've got one more game and then it's the end of the transfer window. There has been a little bit of change, but not as much as I would have hoped. A lot of our players are restless because I keep playing the players that are playing well. And there's a few players that want to play more, but they're not getting a chance to play, so they want to leave. And so there's been like one change I think so far. A couple of players are leaving possibly, but the ones we're bringing in, they're not really much better. To be honest, they're about the same. They're all backup players. I can't convince anyone of a championship standard to really come to the club, which is kind of upsetting. So let's have a quick look so far at the transfer window. What we've happened so far is that we've had Remy Matthews has left. He just wasn't getting the game time. Hayes was ahead of him. You know, I keep saying this, Hayes, every now and then he make a ridiculous decision, but overall he's better than Matthews. And so Matthews has left. We bought him for 50,000 and we sold him for 60. So, I mean, we made our money back and a little bit more, so I can't really complain. So we've had to replace him. I also just now sold Matthew Fernley. He's another player. He's wanted to leave since last year because I wasn't giving him the game time. I thought he was decent, but we just can't give him the game time because other midfielders like Kessler, McKenzie, and Griffiths are just so good that I can't drop them. So we sold him for 28,000. You know, we got him for free in League One. He's been back up since then, so I can't really complain. Also, there's a few things about this transfer. We've also got like a percentage of profits and stuff later on. So overall, you know, we could get some more money from that in the future and potentially could rise to 34,000. But, you know, if they sell him in the future and it's Doncaster in League 2, ooh, they could get relegated. They're 22nd. Not going well for Doncaster. We could get more money from that in the future. I brought in a replacement, obviously, for Matthews. Because our budget is not very big, I'm just having to sign replacements. So, at the moment, I'm going to have to sign a new midfielder. That's something I have to do. Probably about as good as Fernley, maybe slightly better. And any other players that might leave, I might just have to replace them as well. But our replacement goalkeeper we got for 25,000. Dion Curtis Henry, 28 years old. He's about the same, really, as Matthews. I think he's probably slightly better. He's got better some mental things here, like decisions and stuff. Some good physicals there. He's basically just okay. He's been at Peterborough since he was a kid. He played quite a bit in League One there, but that was many years ago, and he's improved since then. And in the Championship, he's had a few chances, but not much. He's just going to be brought in. I might use him as the first team goalkeeper. We just brought him in just now. I think he might be pretty good. My coaches think he's better than Hayes, but they thought also Matthews was better. So I have to wait and see. Other players that could leave. Chaplin wants more game time, so he's a little bit unhappy. So we'll see. He might not go. I put a very big, asking price because I'm not going to sell him unless someone gives me a lot of money because I think he's good, and he does look really good. I know he's a really good player. The problem is that Tyler Frost is just playing really well, and Kessler in the centre is playing really well, and Hinchcliffe is just better up front. He scored more goals than him, so there's nothing I can really do about that. But some other players might also leave. Over the last few months, we've had quite a few games. I think the last time we were here, it was Nottingham Forest and Reading. We got such a vital win against Reading. That was massive. Massive. And we didn't lose either of those two games. So that was a really good run there. You can see a win, draw, win, then a draw 0-0 against Cardiff, and then a win against Bolton 2-0. Goals by Hinchcliffe and Kessler. Kessler, he just keeps getting better and better as the season goes along. He's just really kind of got into the flow of the Championship now. And he's found his form, which is good. I'm really happy for him. We then came against QPR, and we lost 6-0. Yes. Maybe I was a little bit overconfident. I don't know. Maybe the players were. But, that's fine. Then we beat Crystal Palace 2-0. 2 goals by Kessler. It's just, that's crazy. Crystal Palace, wow. I think at the start of the season, who were the Bolton, QPR and Crystal Palace? So we built Crystal Palace and Bolton twice this season. So thank you very much, Bolton and Crystal Palace. You know, they could save our club. Then we played against Notts County and lost 5-0. 5-0. Then we played Liverpool in the FA Cup, and we actually did okay. We lost 3-2 away from home. I thought the players gave a really good chance, you know, really good try. Griffiths scored a goal. Lee Angle scored a goal. Nick Hayes got an own goal, which, yeah, he made another silly mistake in this match. But we were losing 3-0, and we brought it back in the second half, with 2 goals. I was very impressed with the team. Then we played Bristol Rovers, and we drew 1-1. A shame, I think last time we drew with Bristol Rovers, and they're one of the teams who got promoted with us last time. I'm sure I played them, but there we go. 1-1, yeah. So both times we played them has been 1-1. We would want to be beating them. Hinchcliffe scored, and we just played Stoke, and we lost 1-0. So you can see there, actually, for how we've been doing, yeah, that was a pretty good run around Christmas. Well, just before Christmas, yeah. It was actually a really good run of form. And that's kind of helped us. If we have a quick look at the Championship at the moment, you can see we're currently sat in 19th position, and we're 3 points ahead of relegation. At one point, we were 6 points. Like maybe 2 games ago, we were 6 points away from relegation. I think even 7 possibly. No, it was 6, I think. And I was so happy. That's what I want to be seeing. I know we can survive this. I've seen the potential. I know we can do this now. Sheffield Wednesday, though, are stuck down there. Wickham, not having a good time still, though. They're doing maybe slightly better over recent games. Notts County, though, we are currently 5 points ahead, so that's good to see. Basically, Sheffield Wednesday and Plymouth and Bolton just behind us. If we can win another game, we can kind of push ahead, which would be really nice to see. None of our players, of course, in any of the stats, because, yeah, not really to be expected. Hinchcliffe has got the most goals. Kessler's got the highest average rating. Tyler Frost has just been playing really well still. And Mackenzie with the best pass completion. Obviously, we're letting in lots of goals and stuff, but that's to be expected. And today we've got a match against Swindon, who are currently sat in 16th. So if we want to survive, this is the type of game we want to win. You know, teams that are predicted to come 15th or below, we have to try and be competitive with them. They've been in the Championship for only 1 season. They came 12th last year, so Duff maybe is not doing a bad job, but we really want to win this. Their youth facilities aren't that... I'm surprised. I thought Swindon maybe had slightly better... No, I'm not meaning I think Swindon have good youth facilities. I just meant better than ours. Sorry, I'm I'm choking. I'm so happy. I'm choking on my happiness, but yes. I'm surprised it's not slightly better. Alex Denny is their key player. 25 years old and he's got a face. Wow, he must be really young. I mean, he does look young. He must be really young in real life. But there we go. Let's jump into the match. Let's gain more points. We can see it. Look, I still can't believe we're staying out the relegation zone. Like, seeing Wickham, I keep thinking that easily have been us. But I don't know. These players, we just got a good group of players who know what to do. Okay, Craig Dalglish is injured for a couple of weeks, and Wilkinson is still out. Still, like, maybe 2 months out. Wow. That's a shame. That's a real shame to see. He was doing really well. Olu has been getting better, actually, from what I can remember. His stats have been slightly getting better, which is funny just to see him continually getting better. Anderson has been doing actually quite well. Since coming up to the Championship, I guess his experience has just really helped out. Last year, I didn't think he was that good, but this year, he's really made a change to himself. Kessler's going to keep playing even if he's on 85% because he's essential. He scores goals which could be drastically important. Dion Curtis is going to play in goal for us. We're going to test him out for this first game. Okay, I didn't know why it popped up just then, but yes. Kessler, though, gets some vital goals for us. He gets us some wins sometimes, so I have to play him. If it was under 85%, I would have taken him off. But 85%, I can accept that. We can change him at half-time. We can give Chaplin a chance then, so Chaplin can come on. But here we go. We're playing away at Swindon. Let's see if we can do this. Let's get a win. Let's go up the board. Get away from relegation zone once again. Morale boost. Show me what you can do, guys. And Mackenzie. Of course, Mackenzie. But we can see what our goalkeeper can do today, obviously. So it'll be really good to see him. It's a little bit rainy, you know. It's January. End of January. It's still kind of winter. But let's go. Okay, so the first initial highlight's always bad. But here we go. Corner with Kessler. Ooh, I thought Anderson might just get to that, but in that situation, the goalkeeper normally would get it. And we've got the ball back. Perfect. Will the highlight continue? Tilly can't get the ball, but we got the ball back. Mackenzie still has it. Kessler gets the ball to Tilly. Passes back to Tonda. Mackenzie gets it to Tilly. Tilly, yes, he always keeps the ball. How does he do these things? And a great ball to Hinchcliffe, but he's offside. No. Ah. Tilly, you know, good eye there, but yeah. I did not realize I was offside actually initially either, so I can't really blame Tilly. He saw Hinchcliffe, he took the chance. Does that actually count as a shot on target? Or even a shot? I'm assuming it does. Oh! Yes! Oh, wow! Usually we're the ones who make the mistake in the championship. Swindon, you can't do things like this. Kessler starting with the free kick. Olu gets the ball to Anderson. That's a goal. That's a goal. And then the defender just smashed the... Could you imagine if you're that goalkeeper? You would be pissed. You'd be like, what the hell? I just saved that. So we're now currently 5 points away from relegation. And here comes Swindon with an attack, I guess, not counter-attack. Yes, let's do it. Let's beat Swindon. We'll be at 36 points. Bolton have fallen in. Sheffield Wednesday have got out. But now Plymouth have fallen in. We're playing well. Yes, yes, yes. Keep it up. Keep it up. That was a pretty good half. It was decent. You didn't give Swindon many good chances, so we're happy with that. Yes, Swindon. Wow, we really came back near the end of that half, didn't we? Okay. Let's get that ball. Don't let Swindon have a good chance. Payne! And what a shot. There's no way. I mean, I can't blame the goalkeeper for that. He couldn't have done anything with that. Payne with a long shot. Just the power. He has the power. Nothing you could have done about that. Well, there we go. I mean, a draw's still good. Whenever we get a draw, I'm still happy because that's still more than is expected of us. And that keeps us 3 points away from relegation. 3 points, though, is not good enough. We need 4 points because of our terrible goal difference. Yeah, we really need to stay 4 points ahead. I should probably take off Kessler. I did forget to take him off earlier, actually. Anderson gets the ball. See, I told you, Anderson's doing a pretty good job on this level. Hinchcliffe. Oh! What? I was about to complain, say, why did he not pass to Tilly? But he just always surprised. Look, if you watch Tilly here going on a really good run, I thought, here, pass, get it there. Tilly's running, but the perfect shot. Perfect shot. A great answer to Payne there. Again, that now puts us 5 points ahead. That's what I want to be seeing. Wow. Hinch, you beautiful man, Hinchcliffe. The hero of last year. Shadow strike for Chaplin. Tilly, you can go support. Mackenzie's looking a bit tired. Kuya's going to come on. I want to keep Anderson on because he's playing really well. Lovett does have a yellow, so I'm going to take him off, actually, just to make sure we don't go a man down. Because there's still 22 minutes remaining. And I don't want to change Aluwu or Anderson because I think they're playing quite well today, so even though they're tired, Leyland might be able to add a little bit here. We're getting to the last few minutes. Can we win this? And we're now 6 points ahead because Bolton are losing their match. Yes. Oh, this is going perfectly. Wow. I thought it was going to, I thought our safety might go all the way to the end of the season. Like, it might be like a last day survival job if we were to survive or just be relegated before that. But we're actually not doing too bad now. We're getting 6 points ahead. We're keeping up with the teams above us. Look at that. If we win our next game, all those teams are only 1 point above us, up to 15th. That's crazy. Wow. Okay, guys, so I'm going to go through the end of the transfer window. You might see a couple of players leave. You should see at least... Ooh, Bolton. You might see another player come in, most likely for the midfield. You'll have to wait and see. But I'll see you for the second match, which will be against Sheffield Wednesday. And this is a big game, because remember, they're right below us. So beating them would give us 6 points ahead of them. Just Sheffield Wednesday. So that'd be great to kind of... Yeah, that's actually really big. Okay, I'll see you for that. Hey guys, and welcome to After the Transfer Window, where we're now into February. And I will say this, no other players left. You know, Dalglish and Chaplin did want to leave, but no one would meet my asking price. No one even made an offer for them, so they're both staying. Not sure how happy they're going to be about that, but they'll just have to make do for now. We did bring in one player, though. I went through my, my scouts and stuff, and went through the scout reports that we'd compiled. Remember, I've always got that short list I have of players that I feel can suit our team and are good enough and do want to come. So I have a big kind of short list these days of who to pick from. And it seems to be working out. I seem to, whenever we bring in any players, they seem to just fit right into the team. And so to replace Fernley, I brought in a midfielder. There were lots of midfielders I was trying to bid for. We had to be careful, obviously. I've got some good midfielders on there, but we can't afford them. They don't want to come. So I had to kind of bargain with different clubs, and we had to bid in more different clubs and trying to find the best price, but also for the standard of players. So there were some players I could have got that were better than him, but the amount that they wanted for the player was maybe too much. This guy, though, I got for 40,000. He was the cheapest one, actually, but I actually think he's as good as a lot of the other players that teams wanted like over 100,000 for. Callum Chettle. You can see this here. We can see he's very much like Mackenzie. I think he's probably like a slightly better Mackenzie. He's just okay at lots of things, but I think he's just slightly better. Callum Chettle, though, in his career, though, he's been at quite a few places, as you can see. He's in Peterborough in real life. He then went on to Wickham on a free. Then he went to Plymouth for 31,000. He went to Wimbledon, where he just was, and we just picked him up for 40,000. He's 29 years old as well, so not that old, so hopefully he can have a few more years in him. You can see there are a few players there I was looking through, but he's the one we got in the end. The only other real development was the fact my assistant manager has left. He was given the manager job at Wickham. So Wickham, who bombed the championship, he is now managing them, which is kind of funny. But yeah, teams keep stealing my assistant managers. So at the moment, I'm still looking for an assistant manager. It just happened. So I'm currently looking for one. Hopefully next time you come back, well, hopefully, we definitely should have a new assistant manager. But all my assistant managers get stolen by other teams. Because, we're doing so well, and teams go, well, we can't have Docs because he won't leave Bath. He loves Bath too much. We'll take away the people that have learnt from him. So that seems to be what's been going on recently. There's him, there was Ridgewell, all getting stolen. But today we got a game against Sheffield Wednesday. This could be big. This could be big. If we can beat them, we'll go quite a bit ahead of the relegation zone, hopefully. But if we lose, Sheffield Wednesday will catch up with us. That means there'll be one less team behind us, as well as the fact that probably Bolton and stuff will start to catch up. If we go into the team right now, I need to make some changes. Overall, Tim Lovett is injured, so we're going to bring Watson back into the team. Other than that, I guess we can't bring Chettle in because his condition actually is not good at the moment, so we've got to wait for him. He'll start. You guys hopefully will see him next time if he gets into the team and performs. But we're going to keep things as we've been seeing for the last few goes. Let's go for standard. Because I think we could. I think we can compete with Sheffield Wednesday. They're not having a good season. Hopefully, we'll catch them on a low point, maybe in their morale in the team, and grab a win. I can't believe I'm saying that. Who would think one day Bath would be competing with Sheffield Wednesday? Tuh. Now they've been in the Championship for a long, long time, as you can see. Very mid-table actually for most of these seasons as well. Nigel Pearson is the manager, and Walker is their key player. A young 21-year-old. Is he on loan? Yeah, on loan from West Ham. So maybe keep an eye on him in the future. Here we go. The teams have lined up. We're keeping to our formation. I've kept things the same basically all the time. It's been really weird. This has been one of the teams where I've hardly made any changes or done any complicated tactics with. But it just works. And I mean, you can't... Let's give the fans something to cheer. You can't really complain about that, can you? It's just sometimes simple things just work. It's weird, isn't it? It's so weird. Compared to like 2018 as well, I've hardly ever done that. I don't know if it's just because of the teams I've been with, or maybe it just doesn't work as well, maybe, that type of tactic, simplicity. I find in FM18 you need to seem to put in a bit more complicated tactics, as we found with our, Swan series. We had a bit of a set tactic. Kessler gets the ball out to Frost. Good tackle there by Kessler. Tried to get the ball up, but not good enough. Allowed Sheffield Wednesday to get the ball back. Can we take it back? And they go, Walker. Oh, you kid. That's going to be offside, isn't it? Thank you. God. I was about to say, like, it got deflected by the player. That was just... Wow. Okay, the second game there for our new goalkeeper as well, so we're going to keep an eye on him as well again. I thought last time he was okay. Tilly, though, making good decisions, getting the Griffiths. Kessler, ooh, great ball. Great little ball there to Frost by Kessler, but didn't do it. Frost isn't really our goal scorer, but good effort. Kessler with the corner. Didn't get to him when Tilly has the ball, though. I can always rely on Tilly to just make the good decisions. Most of the time. Okay, that was the highlight. There wasn't even a shot from what I could tell. Tutonda gets... Okay, good. Be safe. Be safe, guys. Just don't try anything silly. We're at home in front of our fans. Come on, Frost. Mackenzie gets a good ball to Griffiths, and Griffiths slots it home. Wow, 5th goal of the season for Griffiths. Who would have thought he would be scoring in the Championship? When we first brought him to the club, how many of you thought he would be our main man during the Championship? Then again, I think for most of these players, when we bought them, some of these are like from League 2 and stuff. Like, did you think they'd be playing here in the Championship regularly, week in, week out? I don't think so. Oh, no! Watson, you came in for the player who was injured, and now you've made a penalty. Please, come on. This is a great chance to see our new goalkeeper there, isn't it? Come on. And he's not the hero. He went completely the wrong... That was a disaster. Goalkeeper, that was a slight disaster for you. But, penalties are hard to save. I can't really get upset with you. Just keep trying. Just keep trying. But there we go. Oh, we were winning for a little bit as well. But, oh, thank you, Henry. Good thinking. Okay, you redeemed yourself there. Quick thinking, ran out, grabbed the ball before the Sheffield Wednesday player could get it. Okay, good ball to them. Kessler gets into Hinchcliffe. Good Tilly. He's on his own. How did he miss? How, Tilly? How did you miss that? How? That was... You had so much time. The defender basically ignored you. Tilly, though, running down again. He can do a long shot, and he did. I can't... What? That was the winning opportunity right there. That gives me bad vibes. That makes me feel like this is one of those games we're going to lose, but we'll see. Frost, though. He's not been as good in the last few games, but Frost has still been great overall the season. Not the best of balls in, but almost. Griffiths gets the ball to Tilly somehow. Mackenzie somehow gets the ball. And wow. Just like 3 different random things happen there to allow us to get that goal. Look at Griffiths. Deflects off to Tilly. Tilly gets tackled. The ball slips into Mackenzie's feet. And so Mackenzie just looked down, was like, shit, I've got the ball. Shit, what do I do? And he just shot a goal. It's awesome. I got to keep saying it's cool to see players like Griffiths and Mackenzie come up through the leagues with us and, be brought up from the lower leagues and be able to perform. Same with Aluwu, I think. Yeah, Aluwu, Griffiths, and Mackenzie in particular from this squad here. They've been through a lot with us, actually. A lot of bench players as well, obviously, like Chaplin, Dunn, Kuya, and Leyland. They've been with us for so long. They don't get to play regularly anymore, but still, they're vital backup players that if they had to come on, I trust... It's really weird. I trust both Leyland and Kuya to put up a great performance. We saw that when we got promoted. Kuya got... Did he get one of the most... He got one of the vital goals, if I remember correctly. But here we go. Griffiths gets the Kessler. Kessler with a great ball to Hinchcliffe. He goes on a run. Oh, he could have finished this match off. 2 wins? Wow. I think our players really like recorded sessions. This season, the recorded sessions, we've done quite well, actually. I think they like to perform in front of you. We're 15th. Wow. I mean, 2 teams haven't played yet, so that's probably why. We're now 9 points away from relegation. I don't know why I'm doing Star Wars. I'm not sure what that came from. Sorry about that. But yes, we've got stat-wise, it's going okay. Mackenzie's looking a bit tired. We might bring. Let's bring Kuya on. Let's just bring him on anyway. Yellow card. We'll take him off for bowler. Yeah, let's just get him off. So the yellow card hopefully won't make a difference. We don't want to go man down when we're only winning by 1 goal. But we'll leave our last substitution. And we're looking good for our money. Look at this. You know, double shots on target. They got it out. Okay. Slattery. Oh, that was close. That should have been the chance of Sheffield Wednesday to get back into this. But they've now got a free kick in a deadly position. Kuya gets it out. Of course he did. It's only 1 goal. They could destroy all of this. Kessler gets it to Tilly. Can he get centre? Yes, Griffiths. Griffiths, how did you miss? That was, everything went perfect until Tilly even passed it to Griffiths. That was a perfect choice. And Griffiths just, I know he's not a striker, but he was the only player there at the time. You know, but still. Okay, good. Oluwu, good. But now Sheffield Wednesday got the ball. Holland, good. Oh, no. Oh, good. No. 2-2. We've played so well this match. And so to lose this would be... Okay, they've managed to come back quite nicely, actually. But still, to lose it... I can't change. We don't have time. There's 2 minutes. Time's up. That's it. Oh, that really hurts. I mean, a draw, I always say, is still good. But unlucky. You should have won it. And you almost did. But at least we stay ahead of Sheffield Wednesday. We're 7 points ahead of Bolton. So that could be massive. And we didn't lose the game, which again is still pretty good. Stop. I'm getting connected to every job. I was connected with Newcastle last week. Yeah. Okay. So there we go. Things are looking pretty good for us. And when it comes to the fixtures we got coming up, we will be back in... I think Charlton and Fulham was the one I said. So we'll be back against Charlton and Fulham. And then we'll be back against Reading and Cardiff. So I hope you guys can keep your nerve, just like our Bath City players, and we've definitely improved in the since December. Since December, we've definitely improved, I think. But yeah, and that could be massive. Maybe our players are just getting used to the Championship. I definitely feel like we won't get relegated now. I'm actually quietly confident. Seeing how the players have performed the last few games, and how big the difference is now. Obviously, there's still a chance we can see what Reddit. There's still a lot of playtime left, but I'm now feeling quietly confident that they can do it. The beginning of the season, you guys knew that I was very wary, but they've really shown me that, you know, people like Kessler, Hinchcliffe, and others, Tilly especially. I'm so glad we got to keep Tilly, because he has been great in the Championship. But yes, we'll be back. I'm getting distracted. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.